Good day and salam sejahtera to Madam Nur Fazila Madmali. We are Group 2 and today my group and I will be presenting our group project for the subject MAT112. The topic of our presentation is compound interest and annuity. Before we start, let me introduce my group members, Dayang Nur Intan, Hee Yimei, Nur Fazila and myself Nancy.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to our Madam Nur Fazila and all my friends. My name is Dayang Nur Intan and I will explain about the compound interest. What is compound interest? Compound interest is the interest calculated on both the initial principal and the accumulated interest from the previous periods. It grows faster than simple interest because it earns interest on interest. The formula for compound interest is S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I and the power of N. S is for feature value, P is for principal, I is for K over M, and N is for M times T.
Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Nur Fazila. Today I want to explain to you about what is annuity. An annuity is a series of equal payments that are made at regular intervals. Annuity commonly used for loans, retirement saving, and insurance. From this slide, we can see formula for future value of ordinary annuity is I for the periodic interest rate, N for investment period, and S for the future value at the end of interest period.
Hi! Now, we will give an explanation and show the workings for the question given. I will present the question number 1. The question is, I may wish to invest 40,000 in a bank for 5 years. She has two options, Bank Tiger and Bank Panda. For Bank Tiger, the interest rate is 3.5 compounded quarterly. For Bank Panda, the interest rate is 4% compounded monthly. Which option should she choose for the better financial return? First of all, we have to find the future value of the two investments. For Bank Tiger, the principal is 40,000, the T is 5 years, the K is 0.035, and the M is 4. We use the formula S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I and the power of N. So, the S equal to 40,000 in bracket 1 plus 0.035 over 4 and the power of 4 and 5. So, the answer is 47,613 and 59 cents. Secondly, after getting the future value of the investment, we have to find the interest earned from the investment. The formula for interest is I equal to S minus P. So the I equal to 47,613 and 59 cents minus 40,000. So the answer for I for Bank Tiger is 7,613 and 59 cents. That is the profit earned for Bank Tiger. The working for Bank Panda is P equal to 40,000, T equal to 5, K equal to 0.04, M equal to 12. We use the same formula, which is S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I and the power of N. So, the working is S equal to 40,000 in bracket 1 plus 0.04 over 12 and the power of 12 multiplied by 5. So, the answer for Bank Panda future value is 48,839 and 86 cents. Next, after getting the future value of the investment in Bank Panda, we have to find the how much interest earned from the investment. We use the same formula also, which is I equal to S minus P. So the working is I equal to 48,839 and 86 cents minus 40,000. The answer is 8,839 ringgit and 86 cents. That is the profit earned for Bank Panda.
First, X represents the initial amount deposit, which is also the principal, P. Because the interest rate changes after 5 years, the calculation is done in two stages, and we work backwards since the final amount is given as 10,000 ringgit. For the last 4 years, the interest rate is 4.5% compounded every 2 months. So the interest per period is 0.0075 and the number of compounding periods is 24. Using the compounded interest formula in reverse, we divide 10,000 by 1.0075 power 24 and get RM 8,358 and 31 cents. This amount becomes the accumulated value at the end of the first 5 years. Next, for the first 5 years, the interest rate is 3% compounded quarterly. The interest per period is also 0.0075 and the number of periods is 20. Then we again use the formula in reverse by dividing 8,358 and 31 by 1.0075 power 20. Then after use calculator, we obtain the initial deposit, which is P is 7,198 and 10 cents.
Question 3. Faiz deposited 16,000 in an account at K% compounded every 3 months. After 3 years, the amount is 18,500. Determine A, the total interest earned. To find the total interest earned, we use the formula I equal S minus P, which only can be used in compound interest. Let's list out the information needed. S is future value, which is the amount Faiz get after 3 years, that is 18,500, minus P, principal value, which Faiz deposited 16,000 in his account. So the total interest earned is 2,500. Question 3b. Determine the value of K. From the question, we took out the information. First, P is the principal value, the amount Faiz deposited, 16,000. T is the term in years, that is after 3 years, so T is 3. M is the number of times interest calculated during investment period. From the question, that is K% compounded every 3 months. So 3 months in a year is quarterly. So M is 4. N is M times T. 4 times 3 equals to 12. So N is 12. S is the future value, the amount after 3 years, that is 18,500. Since we already have all the information listed, now it's time to solve and find the amount of K. We use the formula for compound interest, that is S equal to P, open bracket 1 plus I, close bracket to the power of N. So that is 18,500 equals to 16,000, open bracket 1 plus I is K over M. So we need to determine the amount of K. So it is K over 4, close bracket, to the power of open bracket 4, close bracket, open bracket 3, close bracket. And then we get the answer 0.0487, and we times 100 to get the value of K, that is 4.87%.
Hi, I will be the presenter for question 4A. For question 4A, the cash price is 850 and the down payment is 108. So the A is 850 minus 108 equal to 742,000. The T is 30 years, the K is 0.046, the M is 12. We will use the formula A equal to R in bracket 1 minus, once again in bracket 1 plus I and the power of N over I, close bracket. So the working is 742,000 equal to R, open bracket, 1 minus, once again, open bracket, 1 plus 0.046 over 12, close bracket, and the power of 360 over 0.046 over 12, close bracket. So we will get the answer for monthly payment is RM 3,803 and 82 cents.
For calculation for question 4b, to calculate the interest charge, we use the formula I equals to NR minus A. For this question, N is 360 man, R is 3,803 ringgit and 82 cent, and A is 742,000 ringgit. First, we multiply 360 by 3,803 ringgit and 82 cent, which give the total amount paid. Then, we subtract 742,000 ringgit from the total payment. Then we get the interest charge is 627,375 ringgit and 20 cents.
C. Immediately after paying the 288 payment, he decided to settle the balance of the loan. Find the balance. First, we need to find the remaining period of the loan. It is a 30 years housing loan, so 330 times 12 is 360 minus 288, then we get the remaining period is 72. Then, to settle future payments, we use present value formula. That is A equal R, open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I, close bracket, to the power of minus N over I, close bracket. A equal to 3,803.82, open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 0.046 over 12, close bracket, to the power of minus 72 over 0.046 over 12, close bracket. Then we get the answer. It is 238,932.73 cents.
Hi, my name is Hime. I will be explaining the question 4D and how to get the answers. As we understand the question wants to find the outstanding balance, so we can use this formula to answer this question. And we put all the information in this formula and we calculate it, and we will get S equal to 23042.76. In this slide, I will be explaining how to get the answers for question 5. The question 5 is stated in the slide. So the calculation is, first we have to find the CP. CP is 18999 And dp, we can multiply it with 15 equal to 2849.85. And a, we can find it by minus the answers for dp equal to 16149.15. And k, we can multiply to 100% equal to 0.0525. And r is 488. And we can use this formula to answer this question. And you put all the information in the formula and calculate it, and we will get t equal to 3 years. Thank you for listening to our group project presentation.